everybody doing? It's Friday. For those that don't know me, I am Tracy Gorick. I'm a healing coach, energy healer, spiritual mentor, intuitive, and a channel. We work with mindset and all of that to get you well and keep you well. I work with your guides. We get the information to you that you need to know. We go in and we find out what's going on with you. So that being said, today I wanted to talk about triggers, and I'm really kind of excited about this because this helps you understand what's going on with you. And you think you've done all this work, but if you're still being triggered, then you're not quite there yet. And I don't think we all are, but it's a sign that we need to work on it, right? It's a sign that we need to work on things. So triggers, what are triggers? So an example, like I said with my scrolling, I'm scrolling through Facebook and then I see something that I'm like, ugh, can't believe they said that, or whatever. That's a trigger. Or if somebody I feel like gives me a dirty look when we're walking down the street, I'm like, why did they do that? What did I do? Or if somebody doesn't respond to me when I message them, what did I do? That's kind of like a trigger. You need to get to the point where like those things don't affect you. So we're being triggered by things that have happened to us in our past, and by how we were treated in the past, and like our mind's going to automatically, well, that's happening again, so we're being triggered. And so what that means is that that's stuff you have to work on. You want to get to the point, because think about how really this goes back to like paying attention to your body. So when you're triggered, how does your body feel? It doesn't feel good, right? It does not feel good when you're triggered or when things bother you. So you want to get to the point where you can just let those things go. Even if you catch it for a second, then just let it go. You don't want to hold on to it and ruminate in it and just like keep building it up more and more and more and more until you're really feeling yucky, right? So here's the thing, and I choose to think the best. I think that's a good way to live. Now, it might be wrong. I think for the most part it's right, though. I think everybody is good. Deep down in their soul, they're good. The problem is, you don't know what they've experienced in this life up to this point that's caused them to be the way they are, right? I don't care what it is. Even a murderer will go there. You don't know what's happened in their life. It doesn't excuse it. But when you can go back and you can think about what's happened to them to get them to the point where they're like that, and if you could see it, at least you would have some kind of understanding. And the point is, like I say, even when we do the heart healing, it's not that you need to be around those people, right? You need to like let go of how you're feeling about it in your body. And you need to let them be where they're at. Let them deal with God, source, whatever it is they believe in, with whatever they've done. It's not for you. It's not for you to decide how they need to be or how they need to react or be because they've done something, okay? Does that make sense? I'm having trouble like wording it right. So when you can get to that point to understand they've had something that's happened to them that's made them be the way they are. They've probably had a pretty rough life, you know? And yes, we all do, and some of us don't do that. But again, that's for them to deal with, not for us. And even if it's been done to us, we need to heal it, because otherwise we're still being affected by what they did. So in the end, it's just like you have to like not get triggered. You have to not let the things affect you that have been done to you, or the way people are even acting in this moment. And that's where the real healing comes in, when you can do that. And to get there, you have to do the work. You have to do the work. Healers like me go in and they help you. We help remove the blocks. But if you don't work on the mental part of it, it doesn't stay away, right? There's a lot more to energy healing, and healers can help you a lot. But in the end, you have to do stuff for yourself also. You have to heal from everything that's happened to you in this life and probably past lives. And that's what it's the culmination in this lifetime where we're going, moving into the fifth dimension, we've got to get that healing done, because otherwise it's going to be very difficult, and it's going to get harder and harder and harder, and things are going to trigger you more and more and more until you it can get, I've gotten to the point too, it's like, okay, I just cannot, if I don't let this go, I'm going to explode. And when you get to that point, you really don't want to, but it'll get you there if you're not going to do it, to the point where you're going to explode and you literally cannot do it anymore, right? One example for me, this isn't a trigger per se, but it's something that it'll explain the building up until you have to let go. All my children, I would worry and worry and worry about them, and things would happen to them, and I would just just take it in, take it in, take it in, and it got to the point where I was like, I can't worry that they're going out tonight to the movies and they're coming home later. I can't take that on and worry about what could happen or what might happen. I couldn't take it on anymore, and so I finally had to just let it go, and it wasn't easy. That's been my hardest challenge. I've worked on everything with myself, but when in the end it's the stuff that happens to my kids that makes it more difficult for me. That's like the last hurdle for me to get over, until COVID hit. Then everything else came back up that I needed to work on. Maybe that's what it's about for COVID, right? Maybe that's where we have to, that's just going to bring it all out for us that we need to work on. All the things that irritate us, all the things that bug us. That's a good thought. That's a good thing to look at, guys. So what has come up for you with COVID that's reminded you or brought to light what you need to work on still? Think about that. Let me know down below. But that was the last hurdle with my kids, and we get to, like I said, to the point where I was going to explode if I didn't just let it go. So I had to let it go. And once I did, it was pretty easy. It gets pretty easy. But then my husband took over. And I can see you're watching, hon. So he did it too, but I think finally he's getting over that hurdle where he doesn't worry as much when they're out. Because you can't do it. If you keep doing that, you're going to be miserable, you're going to make yourself sick, and it's not a way to live. It's just not a way to live. And when you can start working on the little things like that, then the bigger things, you can start letting them go easier. And it's just a reminder, why am I holding on to this? What is it going to do for me to hold on to this? So pay attention to what you're being triggered by, and pay attention how you're reacting to things, because that's going to tell you the things you need to work on. So pay attention. And I really think COVID's done that for a lot of us, because I thought I was doing pretty good. But then this hit, and then it kind of just, whew, okay, everything out the window. I get irritated, frustrated, angry with different things that I'm seeing. So, alright guys, that's what I have for today. Let me know what's triggered you lately. I would love to hear what's triggered you lately and what you're doing to overcome it. And if you need help, just post it and I'll talk with you about it. So I'm going to have some special things starting next month, because this is the last day of the month. Next month is my birthday month. I will start posting them on Monday. I'm going to offer some deals and some giveaways. So I'm pretty excited. So I will be posting that on Monday, so look for that. And let's do a little bit of healing right now. I want you to imagine, sit back and relax, imagine the violet flame below your feet coming up and around and through your whole body, cleansing, clearing, and purifying everything. Any negative thoughts that come up, just throw them in the violet flame. Take a deep breath in and release all that stuff that's come up. Now I want you to imagine or think about anything that's come from others towards you. You don't want to hold on to that, so just throw that in the violet flame. I want you to take a deep breath in too with that one and release it into the violet flame. And then finally, I want you to pay attention to what is in the consciousness, any fear, anxiety, stress, anger, uncertainty, hopelessness, helplessness, any of that. Put that in the violet flame. There's just a lot of heavy energy out there from others. And take a deep breath in and release everything that came up with it. sit back and relax, and I will send healing energy to you. It won't be forced on you. It only comes if you want it. So just sit back and relax. If you're open to receiving it, it will come to you. Okay, take a deep breath in and exhale. Okay, guys, that's what I have for today. We're going to take that violet flame and send it back up to Source to transmute it. Go do something you love, something that brings you joy, lifts you up. Sing, dance, watch a movie, hang out with a friend. Just do something that you love and brings you joy. Do at least one thing every day. Then do some self-care, drink tea, Epsom salt bath, pray, meditate, whatever that is. Do at least one of those every day. At least one. If you can do more, great. Then look for the good in everybody. And when you see something that stands out, say it to them. And do this for as many people as you can. This will change your life and theirs and the world. When you're lifting people up, it lightens everything up. And then write 10 things you're grateful for. When you start looking for the things in your life that are good, you start seeing more of the good in your life rather than the not good. And that's what you want to do. That's how you change what you're thinking and where your perceptions are, okay? So do those things every day. I promise you it'll make a difference. That's what I have for today. 2 weeks left. I'm going to start the group healing program. It's 3 months and it's going to start at the beginning of September. And there's 2 weeks left to get the discount to sign up early. I'm trying to entice people to sign up early so I can get all the healings done before we start in September. So it's important to do that so I have good information when we jump in and we're in the group. I have a really good, solid idea about what's going on with you, and then I know what we need to work on in the group program and in the group meetings and stuff. So go ahead and let me know if you're interested in that. I have posted links. I'll do another one later today. And it's Spiritual Messages Day, so look for those. Those will be coming up in a little bit. So have a great day, guys. I love you all, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.